everybody, and welcome back to another Science Time with Kyle. I'm excited to be here with you again making another experiment. Today we're going to be making bouncy balls. So for this experiment all you'll need is some borax, some water, some glue, and a cup. So what we're going to do first is I have my borax measured into my cup. We're going to take a half a cup of warm to hot water and we're going to pour that in to our borax, the cup with the borax. And we're going to stir it up and make sure that that borax all dissolves. We want to make sure that it all dissolves, and if it doesn't, we're going to add some more water to our cup. And I put 1 tablespoon of borax into my cup when we started. Alright, so my borax is all mixed up in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to start slowly pouring some glue into this cup. So we're looking for about 1 to 2 tablespoons of glue. The more glue you put in, the bigger bouncy ball is going to be. So as we can see, we put our glue in here and it hardened already. So then you can just take it and you can shape it in your hands and you got a bouncy ball. Alright, so now the big test to see if it actually bounces. And the cool thing about this experiment is, so we have our cup of water and borax, and that's not going away, so you can make as many bouncy balls as you want because you can just continue to add glue into your cup. And if you want to make your bouncy balls look even cooler, what you can do is you can either use some colored glue or you can use some food coloring and put that in with your borax and water. The important thing to note too is that if you let your bouncy ball sit for about 15 minutes, it'll dry up a little bit and it'll bounce even better. But you don't want to let it dry too much, otherwise when you bounce it, it'll break. So the reason this works is we have a chemical reaction going on between the borax and the glue. And if you saw, what happens is as soon as we poured that glue in, it hardened almost instantly, or enough to make it so it was bouncy enough for us to get a bouncy ball. Hope you guys enjoyed this experiment, and if you want your bouncy ball to last a few days, I'd recommend putting it sealed in a Ziploc bag. Make sure it stays fresh, otherwise it'll kind of flatten out. But if it does, you can just add more glue to your borax and water and you're good to go. See you guys next week.